Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. Today this is CN Honor on the screen. You're watching CN Great Counsels and Forex Trade, and in this video I'm just going to be showing you something, a development on Boom 1000. This is Boom 1000 on 4 hours time frame, right? And I remember I made videos in time past where I talked about two secrets of trading the double top pattern, and I gave you guys two secrets in that video. I think that video is unlisted already because it's a kind of epic video, okay? But just don't worry about that. I'm going to be releasing tons and tons of videos when I'm done with what I have that is so much engaging this time. Okay, I already made a video, my last video, where I explained that I'm so much engaged in some other things, and I promise that whenever I'm done, there'll be hacks, there'll be secrets, there'll be tips, there'll be lots of videos that is going to scale up your trading career, that's going to change your trading approach, your trading career entirely, dramatically. Okay, just be patient with me. You know how we do it on this channel. So but in this video now, I'm just going to be giving you a perfect example of what is playing out now. And I remember I'll be making a recap, okay, of what I said in that video that I just mentioned. If I can lay my hands on the link to the video, I'll put it in the description. But if not, then I'm just gonna tell you one of the secrets now. Okay, two of them actually. Now, I did tell you guys that, in fact, in virtually not all my videos, but in many of my videos, I always tell, especially in my mentorship program, I do tell you guys that whatsoever you read, okay, as you know, books, forex books, or those online courses you get, and then you go through them, the videos and all that, most of them, what they teach you, what they show you is the ideal situation of the market, right? And then the real-time simulation is most of the cases different from, okay, the ideal that you see on those books or those online courses that you've purchased, right? Now, one of the secrets, I think in that video I talked about 3 secrets or thereabout, right? This is a perfect example of double top pattern, okay, whereby this market has been on a bearish move, okay, to this point. Then it made this move, okay, retrace to this point, creating this low, this high, okay. Here's what I mean now, to create this high, right? And then it descended again, coming up, creating this support here, coming up to create the second high, okay, and now is pushing down. Now, what makes you think that I took this trade? What do you think informed my decision to take this trade at this point? That is the most sniper entry you could take right now, okay. Now, don't also forget that if we go to higher time frame, like the daily time frame, this was the trend line you saw when I recorded the video I made last, right? And if you are able to identify what the market is doing, okay, you can place this trend line, and trend line break is one of the most profitable trading style or trading approach, okay, especially on boom and crash. And double top pattern also is one of the most important and profitable classic pattern that always develops, like every now and then, on boom pairs especially, right? So this trend line has been here for a couple of weeks now, and if you were able to follow me, you would have been trading back and forth, right? As if you're a spy catcher, whenever the market bounces off from this trend line, to the downside, you take your buy and catch your spike, and then you exit maybe at at least 50% of the move of the market, like in between this channel now that is being developed, right? But that's not exactly what I'm talking about now. Just want to show you that if we're able to discover the moves of the market at any point in time, you can always take advantage. It's like a slogan, okay, on my channel and in my mentorship program. What we're talking about now is this double top pattern that you can see here. I just showed you. Now over here is what we call the neckline. But I did say that the market will not always give you the ideal situation of the market. Okay, but that is what you see in the books, forex books, or the online courses that you get. Now this neckline, what is wrong with it? This is not an ideal structure of a double top. Why? What makes it not to be ideal? The neckline is too extended. On a norm, the neckline is not supposed to get to this point. The neckline is supposed to be somewhere around here. It's supposed to end here, so that on ideal situation, your book, the online courses you've purchased, they will tell you that you should wait for a break of this neckline. That is when you are going to enter your trade. And whenever this neckline is broken, that is on ideal situation, is most likely the market is going to push down. Okay, but you don't always meet the ideal situation of the market. And now I did say also that this double top is not ideal, but it is tradable, and you can trade it using two good methods and secrets. Okay, the first one is what I'm going to be talking about, which is sniper entry. You can only take this sniper entry, which is what I did here, if you understand what the market is doing, if you know what the market is doing. Now, and for you to take this, you must also ensure that you know the trend of the market already. This is 4 hours time frame, but if you go to higher time frame like daily time frame, discover that this market is clearly in a downtrend, is bearish, right? And how do you know that? It's creating series of lower highs and then series of lower lows, right? Just as you can see, okay, over here, series of lower highs and lower lows, right? Okay, that is it. Now, what does that tell us? It tells us that the momentum towards bearishness is already high, right? Now, we're not concentrating on daily time frame. We are looking at 4 hours time frame because that's where we took our entry signal from, right? Now, the market initially has been on a downtrend after breaking the trend line that I just showed you earlier, this channel, right? It broke it. Now, this first high that it created, okay, was to test this trend line that it broke, right? It came down, coming up again to test it. It didn't really get to it again. It started coming down. Now, having noticed this first high after this retracement, and then it descended to come here, as it's coming up, as it's spiking and coming up, with your eye of identification, you would have known that, oh, this market may likely react around this place, giving you a double top. And that's what informed my entry on this particular level, right? And you can imagine what this means on 4 hours time frame. Okay, now where is your target point? Your target point is before this neckline, before any major swing. Okay, where do we have our major swing? We have a major swing here, right? Any major support or swing, right? Okay, this is the extension, but then you are looking at the reaction of the market somewhere here. Now, let me ask you a question. What if I want to take my profit right now? Remember, this is 4 hours time frame, and these trades have been there for like hours. Now, if you go to lower time frame, it's already a huge profit, right? This is 15 minutes time frame. If you count down, you can see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candlesticks, right? On 15 minutes time frame. Even on the 15 minutes time frame, there is also a kind of double top showing up here. Okay, double top showing up here, just as you can see. Okay, right? So now, another thing you need to know is that in as much as the momentum towards bearishness is high, the double top you are trading in most cases would not fail. Okay, it fails most of the cases when the momentum towards bearishness is low. In other words, if the market is on a bullish move and then a double top develops, then you have to be careful while risking whatever account you have to take that trade, right? Now, your stop loss is going to be above these two highs, right? It's going to be above. I didn't place any stop loss. I didn't place any target. I just want to make this video because I know and I'm sure of the trade that I've taken, right? But I'm not advising you to do that. Always set your stop loss depending on your account size, right? Now, this market has actually pushed down. I have the option of trailing this trade now by putting a trailing stop loss somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. I can go to lower time frame to see where there's actually a development, right, of a kind of a resistance, okay, which is somewhere above here or above here, just a trailing stop loss. Considering this, this is even if this market wants to spike up now, as soon as it gets to this level, there must be a reaction. There must be a reaction. There must be a reaction. Are you also seeing the importance of my fractals? It picks the swings, the supports and resistance and swing points of the market, which is areas of struggle where the market may likely, react whenever it gets there. So that's just the point. Now, whenever you spot a thing like this, what you're going to do is be on a lookout. Be on a lookout strictly so that you take advantage of it, right? So that's just it. What you'll be doing is look out for it. Okay, look out for it. It can be on any time frame. It can be on. I recommend 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. Right? I recommend these 3 time frames, but especially 4 hours, 1 hour. On the very rare cases, you go down to 15 minutes, but that still depends on your trading style. That still depends on how long you want to be in the market, right? But make sure that if you are looking out for double top, to trade double top, okay, as a classic pattern, make sure the momentum towards bearishness for bull markets, okay, is on the high side. Okay, there's volume, there's momentum. Okay, I'm actually much more concerned on momentum, right? And how do you know that? You must ensure that the market is or has been on downward movement, that is bearish movement over the time, right? And then the market makes this bullish move and creating double top, right? Depending on trading style, daily time frame might not be that okay for, but look out for it on 4 hours, on 1 hour, and then on 15 minutes, right? Okay, just as you can see. All right, sometimes 15 minutes can be noisy, but then you can still spot valid one, right? That's just it. If you look, you discover that 15 minutes has been on an uptrend, okay, for a while now, for about a day to 2 days now, but the overall movement of the market is bearish if you look at daily time frame, right? And that's why when we spotted this on 4 hours time frame, we discovered that the fact that the momentum towards bearishness is high, even coupled with the fact that this trend line was broken, this channel was broken, and there's a retest on it, pushing down, coming to retest it for the second time, creating this double top is enough. We have confluences here, okay? We have confluences here that informed our entry. That's just one of the secrets. Now, that's the first pattern. That's for me. A lot of people don't trade this don't use this particular approach, right? But that's a secret for me. Now, I mustn't wait for the market to get to this ideal entry point. I mustn't wait, right? I can decide to take my profit or lock it up with a trailing stop loss while if I choose to hold the market for a longer time, right? And then if it breaks the neckline and continues pushing down, fine, okay, I'll ride the trade down. But if not, in most cases, which is actually the result in most cases, okay, I explained that in that video. I talked about the algorithm that drives Forex, okay, how it is designed to position against the crowd. You are the crowd, the traders, the retail traders, and all the traders who are the crowd, right? So the algorithm is designed to position against us, okay? If not, everybody will become multi-billionaires overnight. And that's why most cases, the classic patterns are violated, okay? When you will be expecting the market to get to the neckline and break it down, you see the market reversing. That is why we have discovered, after much observation, that if we're able to identify what the market is doing early enough, we can take advantage of it, so that even before the market gets to this ideal entry, which is the neckline, before it breaks it or before it reverses, we would have taken advantage of it from here down to this place. That's just the point. So many thanks for watching this video to this end, and if you still need more of this kind of video, why hesitate? Okay, do like this video, share it, and then look out for it. Be on a lookout for it anytime. And if you don't see, don't frustrate, right? You just have to be patient with it. It's not something that develops every minute, every hour. It can take a couple of hours depending on the time frame. It can take days, it can even take weeks. But whenever it comes and it is valid, remember, it must not be ideal, but it can be tradable, it can be valid. This one is a perfect example of a double top that is not ideal but valid. Okay, it's not ideal but tradable, right? So why not subscribe to this channel if you want this kind of video, if you desire to know some of the secrets that you need to know to make your trading career better. And then I'll be talking to you in my nice. So feel free to ask me any question, leave your decent comment in the comment section, and then this is Great Counsel signing out for today. Bye.